Good morning, dear Toastmasters. Good morning, dear Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to the 640th meeting of Madras Toastmasters Club. So am I audible and visible for the online participants? Am I audible and visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
For those who do not know Toastmasters International, it's a non-profit organization founded by Ralph C. Smedley in 1924. The mission of a Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning experience in which the individuals are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. So there are 4 core values for any Toastmasters International: integrity, dedication to excellence, service to the member, and respect for the individual. So there are few rules to be followed. I request all the speakers to refrain from talking on taboo topics like sex, religion, and politics. Since it is a hybrid meeting, I request the online participants to ensure that you rename yourself as Toastmaster or guest followed by your name. And please refrain from talking when you are not so that you don't disturb the speakers. And I'll be sharing a form for the online participants to mark your attendance. Have a great day, and over to our presiding officer.
Thank you for the welcome, Toastmaster Gayatri. Good morning, Madras Toastmasters Club, and I declare open 640th meeting of Madras Toastmasters Club. And I feel elated to see some people wearing traditional wear. Okay, especially Gayatri. Why are we celebrating Diwali?
Because Krishna did Narakasura.
Okay.
Narakasura.
Okay. Any other scientific reasons? Anna?
Scientific reason.
Anybody online? Okay, there are a few scientific reasons behind it. Why are we bursting crackers? The reason behind it is Diwali falls in the time of winter. So during this time, we may be prone to some diseases like mainly due to malaria, dengue, and those kind of things. In Delhi, when they were suffered with dengue, some scientists asked them to burst crackers. So, so that all those insects will be out. And that is the reason, first reason we are bursting crackers during this time. And the second reason behind the lighting of diya is, so we are getting into the winter stage. So to warm up the environment, we are lighting the diya and cleaning all the environments. So with this, I'll welcome our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Arun Kumar sir.
Thank you, Presiding Officer, and good morning to all my dear Toastmasters and distinguished guests. All of us have role models in our life, isn't it? Maybe in different fields. It can be in arts, music, cinema, politics, education, or sports. Do you have any inspiring people or role models in your life?
Abdul Kalam.
Abdul Kalam. Why is that? Any reason? Yeah, you can take it. What specifically inspired?
Because he didn't give up.
He didn't give up.
While he was working on a rocket project, it was on words of giving up. It was in the words of Shelby. So, it was on words of shelving the rocket project, but Abdul Kalam didn't give up. He worked so hard and finally the rocket project became successful.
Thank you. Your opinion?
Same thing, Abdul Kalam, I like the most is that he's a very charismatic personality. Whenever any politicians gives a handshake, you can see they give only one hand, right? They shows only one hand. But in Abdul Kalam, if you watch, he gives one hand and also he put other person's hand. So he is communicating that I'm carrying you, I'm with you. So that a people orientation that I like the most.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. Anyone else would like to share? Yeah. Willpower. Okay. I think all of you can participate. Otherwise, our TT master is ready with 20 topics. You may get at least 2 topics, if not 1. So better to pass some time in this session. What's your inspiring personality?
Elon Musk.
Huh?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Reason?
So he is was very versatile person. So he's technocrat as well as at the same time he knows how to convert that anything into business, which is helpful for the entire humankind. Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. Okay.
Because he's very simplistic and he knows how to make it money and very humble person. That's the reason I like him.
From your end.
One point that I would like to make here, I was nominated for the mass movement by Elon Musk.
Mars. Great.
Actually, Amelia Earhart is a pioneer aviator. At a time when aviation itself was in a very nascent stage and women in aviation was never heard of. But then she was not afraid to be herself and pursue her dreams. So I was
Sure. Thanks for all your responses. So the reason why I have asked who is your role model is because of we humans driving towards what? Hope you might have heard about the Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So just a repetition. So it starts with the basic needs of any human being. What is the basic needs? We need just a food. Yeah. First, we need food to fulfill our physical body and fitness. The second stage is about security. How secure you are. So either you need a shelter, you need a secure place where you can stay alive. And then we move towards belonging with the people. So once these needs are met, humans then strive forwards how they can interact with the social beings as an animal. That's the reason where the human beings have started to live as a tribes together as in urban. That's how all the citizenship has evolved. And once these 3 stages have reached out, the next layer is called as self-esteem. How do you strive towards growing and set up as an example, set up as a role model, or grow in some area that you desire? That is the self-esteem needs. That's where people would like to improve their lifestyle, or people may focus towards their health, or people may focus towards gaining the financial freedom. It depends on the individual needs. Once this self-esteem needs is fulfilled, then human drive towards the self-actualization. In that stage, they want to be a role model or do something or contribute something towards the other people. So this is how every human being is willing to strive forwards. So why I ask the role model is that you can notice that we have discussed about certain characters, certain value systems of theirs, certain achievements, how they have achieved, and how they have set up as a explore new things, as she mentioned about the aviation industry. So these are all the things where the human being will be aspired to grow as well as inspire others to grow. So these kind of values and important characters and personalities being built by the mindset, not the skill set. So everything, if you go by the Pareto principle, which says is that 80% of the success will come from your 20% of the things, what you do. And it will be reflected in anywhere you see. In today's example, we can see 80%, 100 out of 100%, we can see 20 or 30 people here. Like that, you can relate. It is not exactly 20%, but the proportion will be something like that. Huge will be contributing something towards the small thing. Like that, in our growth, 80% are being ruled by your mindset. only the 20% being utilized by the skill set. So we may think that our competencies are developed, our knowledge is being enhanced, we will be able to grow well, but that is not true. Because when you go into even the workplace or any in a work environment, everybody is educated, everybody have the competence. That is the reason why they are able to join the job itself, right? No companies are enrolling the people without skill set. They are getting filtered in the interview process itself. Still, how and why few people are succeeding and grow in the organization? That's where their mindset comes in place. That's how their characteristics, value systems makes a different way. So that's the reason I have set up today's theme as a growth mindset, how it helps the people to grow in their profession as well as in their personal life. And to growth mindset is all about evolution. How we are human being, we are evolving and developing our own life. So the word of the day today is evolution. So wherever you want to use in terms of any progress making or moving forward or achievement, alternately, you can use evolution as a word of the day in your speeches today. So whenever speakers are using word of the day and theme of the day, I request you all to applaud and encourage the speakers. So with that, we can begin towards the today's meeting. I hope no guest today, right? This one. So to benefit of the guest, typical Toastmaster meeting will be moving into 3 different segments. So first one, we call it as a prepared speech segment, where the few prepared speakers will come and deliver their prepared speeches. Followed by that, we'll be moving towards a session called table topics or impromptu speaking session, where the people or speakers will be called onto the stage and will be giving a topic randomly. They can think for 30 seconds and talk about the topic on the spot. Once that is over, we will call it as a general evaluation and evaluation segment, where we'll be collecting the feedback about our speeches. So these are the 3 segments. Before we proceed on, we have to introduce another role, very important in any Toastmasters meeting, which is called a general evaluator role. And general evaluator heads by a set of teams so that they will be able to evaluate the entire meeting proceedings, including the individual speakers with certain roles, which will be explained in brief in later. To do the general evaluation role, we have a interesting personality, Toastmaster Anand, as a general evaluator. Toastmaster Anand is working in CIPLA and he is willingness towards training and coaching field, particularly into the wellness and health related coaching he is focusing upon. And his hobbies are reading, cycling, and trekking. Let us welcome our general evaluator, Toastmaster Anand.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, for your warm introduction. Good morning, Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Wow, what a theme of the day. It's a growth mindset. And the word of the day is evolution. Such a theme. If you see that in this planet, the human is the highly evolved species on this planet. Yes. So God is kind enough to give us a great opportunity to explore our potential through our growth mindset. Okay. If you see that millions of years ago, as data says that it is 3,000 millions ago, our ancestors, right? They lived in the caves. Right? At the point of time, there will be heavy rain. 10 days they will be in the cave. They was completely starving. There will be no food. Only there will be a shelter. Also in the forest, if you see that, there will be firing will be there. Firing will be there. Lot of animal will die because of the firing also. So not many things. Their ancestor, they have only the emotional brain only because they need some energy and emotion to kill the animals, and they take this as a prey, completely flesh. No, not at all boiled, completely. So when they take all these things, what will happen? The digestion is to work very fast. Enormously, the digestive system has to work. So what happens? All the blood that get diverted into the intestine as well as in the stomach area for the digestion. After that, what happened? Because of the firing in the forest, slowly they tasted the roasted meat. People, the tongue, one of the greatest sense organ, right? So after that, what happened? They started only consuming the roasted meat. What happened? The little amount of the blood went to the digestive system, and most of the blood that goes to the cephalic base of the brain, that is to our cerebral cortex. New brain has formed, that is your neocortex, right? The neocortex, which is responsible for all the cognitive functions of the brain, your planning, your abstract idea, your creativity, judgment, all because of our neocortex. So the human is the highly evolved species. Not only we have the emotional brain, as well as we have the cognitive brain, that is the neocortex, right? We can think out of the box. We can challenge the status quo. Let us think, right? Let us focus on the growth, opportunity, and explore our full potential. That's why the Toastmaster of the day told that the ultimate objective is self-actualization. The self-actualization is nothing but to explore our full potential. For example, Abdul Kalam is a self-actualized person. Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Vivekananda, all are self-actualized. They utilize the human brain, Homo sapiens brain, utmost, right? In this Toastmaster also, let us explore and let think something creatively, innovatively during our speeches, right? In this, let us start. My role for this meeting is the general evaluator. Okay, my role has been divided into 3 segments. First, I will introduce the speech evaluators before the speech evaluation. Second thing, I will introduce the tag team for the respective report. The third is that I will give the overall report. Right? Before moving on, let me introduce my tag team. First, I would like to introduce the Toastmaster Saravanan. Today is going to play the role of the timer. Toastmaster Saravanan worked at Dow Incorporation as a piping engineer. His favorite pastime is reading. So playing with this kid. Wow, see that? Reading, that is for his neocortex, growth mindset. Playing, that is for his emotional brain. Such a highly evolved guy. Very good. All the best.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It was a nice introduction by General Evaluator. I play the role of timer today. As a timer, I will be timing all the speeches, which is happening in various formats of the meeting. It is prepared speeches, table topics, and general evaluation. I will be alerting the speaker with the specified time limits remaining for their speeches by raising green, yellow, red card. In case of prepared speeches, time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. I will be showing green at 5 minutes, yellow at 6 minutes, and red at 7 minutes with 30 seconds grace time. In case of table topic session, the time limit will be 2 to 3 minutes. I'll be showing green at 2 minutes, yellow at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and red at 3 minutes with 30 seconds grace time. The final one is general evaluation. The time limit will be 1 to 2 minutes. Sorry, 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. I'll be raising green at 2 minutes, and yellow at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and red at 3 minutes with 30 seconds. The table topic, I missed it up. The speech limit will be 1 to 2 minutes. With that, over to general.
Thank you. Thank you, timer, for your introduction and explain the role and responsibility of the timing. Next, let me call upon our counter, Toastmaster Paramaguru. Toastmaster Paramaguru, right? He works at HDFC Bank as a deposit manager. His hobbies are interest in reading on non-fictional books, watching movies, and listening to music in his spare time. So let us welcome Toastmaster Paramaguru.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand, for the warm introduction. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The purpose of our counter is to note any overused words of filler sounds used as a crutch by anyone who speaks during the meeting. Words may be inappropriate intersections such as and, well, but, so, and you know. Sounds may be and At end of the meeting, I will submit my report to general evaluator. And one more thing, today's word of the day is evaluation. So I would like to say something about it. So I was watching on YouTube videos, the evolution. Okay. So in the ancient time, a few million years of ago, we don't have any strength to fight with the animals. So only thing, as the Toastmaster Anand said, only thing we have to think a lot. We don't have any skills other than that. Even a dog and anyone can bite humans. So we don't have any time. The only time we have is thinking and thinking. So that's the reason we have evolved here. We have built so many infrastructures and ships and armies. Every evolved only because of thinking. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Parmaguru, for your insightful information. Thank you very much. Let me call upon our grammarian, Toastmaster Abha Janani. Okay. Toastmaster Abha Janani worked at Chennai Airport and an avid reader, and she likes listening to music and traveling. Okay. So the traveling, so the benefit of the traveling is that as a human being, we are forced to learn the social skills, various cultures, various language. Wow, that's a great opportunity. So when you learn that, we will evolve to the next level, even the superficies, right? Even there are studies says that we have three types of mind, conscious mind, subconscious mind and unconscious mind. The neuroscientists, they are working on the superconscious mind. If we explore our potential completely, we can reach even to the fourth level of the mind. So in this, you have a great opportunity to explore and evolve. All the best. Yeah.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Thank you, General Evaluator, for a very warm introduction. So I am playing the role of grammarian today. As grammarian, I will note down the usage of good language, unique phrases, and errors in language. I will also note down the usage of word of the day and theme of the day by all the speakers. And at the end of the meeting, I will be submitting my report to the general evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Abha Janani, for elaborating your role and responsibility for this today's meeting. Today, I feel excited to learn many things from our Toastmaster of the day. Now I'm handovering the control to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Anand, and happy to see that the theme of the day is being utilized versatilely and everyone is engaged in that. Okay, so when we talk about growth mindset, it was actually coined by a professor called Carol Webb. She works in Stanford University and she conducted some research among the students. That's how this concept itself have evolved. So she conducted an experiment with all the students in their who are studying in the institute on how they approach the examinations, how they approach the classes, where do some students are able to grasp the education faster, and why some students are not able to grow. Based on that research only, she come up and identified these two terms, which is the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. So fixed mindset are something like that. People have some inbuilt belief. They think that our knowledge and capabilities are something like that comes inborn. Inborn, we call it as inborn talent. If you do not have the talent, we may not be able to pursue higher despite our effort. That is what the fixed mindset concept is all about. Whereas in the growth mindset concept, she tells about it's not about the inborn talent. Whenever you are putting that effort and you are ready to learn and improve your capability, definitely you can develop that capability. That's what she have identified because of the research so that she cannot. This is based on the observation about the research level. It is nothing related to any medicine, or it is not a clinical or science-based research. It is a kind of psychometric-based research based on the assessment and feedbacks that they have received from the students. This is one part where how the fixed mindset and growth mindset has evolved. And we'll also talk about the science. What science says about it. So generally we think about it should be in our genes, otherwise we will not be able to pursue something. This comes as a kind of belief statement. It is being passworded as a belief statement through the parents or through some relatives or by the elders. But science says that it is wrong. Yes, there are genes which play a major part in our DNA. And it is true that our gene carry some kind of elements from our parents, ancestors in the last 1 generations. But science have not proved what kind of talent that you bring through the gene. It was not fully discovered yet. So we do not know, even though we know that something are being carried forward through our gene. It may be any skill set. It may be a speaking, it may be a painting, it may be related to dance, or it may be related to research, whatever it is. It may be there in our gene, but unless until if you put some effort and identify it, it will also not able to pursue it. That is one thing. Another thing is that what epigenetics, there is a new concept called epigenetics which evolves, and they are proving that it doesn't matter whatever that you carry from your gene, it can get changed. Even your gene can also be changed based on the environment. How do plants survive? If you take, you can see everything in the nature itself, whatever that we are discussing. So take for an example, the plant, if you put it in the sunlight, it flourishes. Suppose if you stop the sunlight, what happens? It will die. So we are not changing the plant. We are not changing anything, that fertilizer or soil, anything. We are not touching the plant. You just allow the sunlight, stop the sunlight. You can see the change. So what influences here? It is the environment. It is the climate which decides whether the plant can grow or not. So that epigenetic science says that based on your environment, you will be able to flourish, you will be able to grow as a person, or you will not be able to. And that happens in the cellular level, not even as a human body of the world. We carry several trillions of cells and it happens at the cellular level. Then what is the environment then? Environment is nothing but the people we surround. That's where the people whom you are surrounding with, who are influencing you, from where you take the inspiration, that plays a major role towards your overall life. So that's how this entire growth mindset has evolved. With us now, we can move forward about the prepared speech segment. We have prepared speech from Toastmaster Kavita. Toastmaster Kavita is going to deliver a speech from Dynamic Leadership Level 3 and Elective Project. And the project title is Inspiring Your Audience, and the speech title is A Valuable Habit for a Lifetime. And Toastmaster Kavita works in Capgemini as a project manager. She has 13 years of experience and 7 years in Toastmasters. And her hobbies are playing Veena, gardening, and reading. And she is also a part of our XCOM team in the past, and she is the immediate past president of the club. Before we proceed, I request Toastmaster Anidul, her evaluator, to read out the project objective.
Yeah, hope I am audible and visible.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests, and in particular, my target speaker, Toastmaster Kavita. Toastmaster Kavita is delivering her speech from the Pathways Dynamic Leadership Level 3 Elective Project, which is Inspire Your Audience. And her speech title is A Valuable Habit for a Lifetime. And the purpose of this project is for the member to practice writing and delivering a speech that inspires others. And also the purpose of this speech is for the member to inspire the audience. Timer, please note the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best, Toastmaster Kavita. Back to Toastmaster of the day.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster. Let us put our hand to welcome.
It was a Friday evening. We were all so excited about the next day's event. All 4 of us, me, my husband, and my daughters, were so excited about the next day's shopping event. And my daughter started writing a list of things they wanted to buy for the next day. Any guesses where we were actually heading to TMOD, Toastmasters and Guests? Saranda Bhavan, very good. Anything else? Srinagar. Any other answers? Online? Okay, that very good answers from you all. So we were actually heading to YMCA for a book fair. So this part of the year is the most exciting part of the year for all 4 of us because we are bookworms. All 4 of us have different genres of books to read. And the problem there is your house is filled with bookshelves than actual wardrobes at home. So having said that, when I talk about books, How many of you feel that I am interested in reading books, but I do not have time to read books? Monday to Friday, hectic schedules in office, and Toastmasters during Sundays and Saturdays, I have time for family. So yes, I was one of you. But why are we on a Sunday? Tomorrow's Diwali. And why are we here sitting on a Sunday morning for Toastmasters meeting? Any answers?
Growth mindset.
Growth mindset. Anything else?
Instead of just sitting at home, it's better to have a hybrid meeting.
True. Very good. Anything else? Let's be attentive.
Improving leadership skills.
Improving leadership skills. Great. So we know the benefits of having attending this session rather than sitting at home. So if you know the benefit of doing something, you will definitely allot some time for it, and you will be inspired to do it. You will be persuaded to do it. So when you know the benefits of reading books, you will definitely start reading. So that is how I allotted time in between a lot of schedules in office and at home. So what are the benefits of reading books? Any answers?
It changes our perspective.
Exactly. Anything else?
Improving
Allows us to travel without.
Yes.
Allows us to know about different things which we may not come across.
Exactly. So when you read a book with all your senses, you actually connect with the authors. Great minds, great leaders, great perspectives come into your head. So that is why reading is very important. So you can actually have it is more like having a conversation with leaders, with achievers who are not even alive. So how about having a coffee and having a conversation with MK Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru? Why to go to the corner tea shop and waste your time? Just have conversation with Steve Jobs. So how you can elevate yourself from what you are now to the person you want to be. So that is an important factor, an important reason for reading books. Second benefit is life is short-lived, isn't it? You have very less time. You want to be successful in your career, in your professional life, in your personal life, in your spiritual life, whatever you call it. You have very less time. And please don't be distracted. So you have very less time. So if you want to achieve success in a short period of time, there are two ways to achieve success. One is you make mistakes, you have failures, lots of failures, and then achieve success. Second way is you learn from others' failures and move ahead. So second way is the quickest and easiest. When you read books about failures, especially Wings of Fire is a book of a successful person who talks about failures. You need to be very brave to talk about failures. So reading about failures really helps in achieving success quickly. So people have experimented lots of things and documented them. They have documented a lot about failures. So you can easily achieve success with those books. Having spoken about the benefits of reading, let me talk also about the books that inspired me right from my childhood. So during my childhood, during my school days, I was so much crazy about Enid Blyton's books. Many of you might share the same experience like me, and my kids are also very crazy about, used to be crazy about Enid Blyton's books. St. Clair's, Enchanted Road, The Magic Faraway Tree are some of the books I really loved as a kid. During my college days, most of you also might have been familiar with Sidney Sheldon, Jeffrey Archer, Dan Brown. These are the kind of books kids those days in college read. I don't know what kids these days in college read, but those were the famous authors. I was also very much inspired by Shakespeare. Maybe surprising for you, but my lecturers were so much obsessed with Shakespeare that it was passed on to me, and I was so excited about reading Shakespeare. So after marriage, my reading habits totally changed. So I was so excited to see a treasure of books in my husband's bookshelf, all non-fiction. So I totally moved to non-fiction after marriage. So some of the books that inspired me are Robin Sharma. Robin Sharma's style of writing is something that inspires me because very simple style. When you start writing, you will know that simple style is the best style to write. So he writes simple way, but in a very persuasive way. He can easily persuade somebody within 5 minutes. So he has those skills. So Robin Sharma is my favorite among the non-fiction authors. And there are other books that actually changed my life, I would say. I'm not exaggerating here. Definitely there books can change lives because the way you respond to situations decide your personality, and that decides your life, the way you carry forward your life. So that way, Man's Search for Meaning is a book. I have spoken about it a lot of times, but still that is the book that talks about psychology, written by a psychologist, Viktor Frankl. So that will continue to be the favorite book in my bookshelf. And Tuesdays with Maury by Mitch Albom is a book, unforgettable book for me. It made me cry actually. Please go ahead and read this book. I will not reveal any of the plot from this book. It's a very interesting book, full of wisdom. So please go ahead. I'm not a very emotional person, but this book moved my heart. So this is a very interesting and a book filled with wisdom, I would say. So these books, and off late, I started writing. When you start reading, you also start writing. So I started writing, and a book called On Writing Well by William Zinsser is a book that is very helpful for authors. So that is a go-to book for authors. So it talks about how you can write well. And the latest book I'm reading now is The Selfish Gene. It talks about evolution. Word of the day. So it talks about evolution. Very, very interesting book about evolution. How we are designed selfishly and how we have to change our design to be non-selfish. So these are the books that inspired me. I can go on with the list. The red is already on. So to conclude, I would say, today's readers are tomorrow's leaders. Over to you, T. Modi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kavita, for giving that inspiring speech and persuading the audience to read a lot and write a lot. So with this, we have completed the first segment, that is prepared speech segment. So we spoke about growth mindset and fixed mindset, but it is not that much easy to develop the growth mindset until we get the opportunity. There should be someone to push us to experiment our failures and develop towards growth. Who else can do it better than other than table topic master? Let us welcome our teaching master today, Toastmaster Preeti. Toastmaster Preeti is a graphic designer by profession. He is also contributed a lot for the Toastmasters. He was the past VPPR, VP membership, and currently the CEO, that is president of the club. Over to you.
Preeti, sorry for the interruption. So I need to give the intro for the speech.
Yeah, Muthu, please go ahead.
Actually, it is a prepared speech, but she is doing in the as a table topic session. So for Toastmaster Preeti is doing level 2 and project 3 in active listening. The purpose of this project is for the member to demonstrate her ability to listen to what others say. And over to you, Toastmaster Preeti. All the best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Muthu. Good morning, Toastmasters and guests, and welcome you all to the table topic session. So the table topic session is also called as impromptu session, where I'll be giving you random topic and you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. The green signal will be on at 1 minute, at 1.30 amber, and at 2 red. You have 30 seconds grace time. So today I have 20 questions. Okay, 10. The set of 10 topics related to the theme or word, and another 10 topics will be related to the festival Diwali. So I'll be toss the coin. So if you get head, you'll be given a topic related to festival. If it is tail, you'll be given a topic related to theme. Okay. Any volunteers? Anand.
Yes.
Anand. I'll toss the coin.
Line.
No, tail.
Oh,
Team.
yes. Team of the day. Yes.
You can take one. Read the question.
A beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset.
A beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. Toastmaster Anand.
Yes. The morning we wake up in the fresh mind. The mind is in the positive state. Why I'm telling is that in morning, the mind is in the alpha level of activity as per the science, the data says. Right? At the time, whatever the message you give to your mind, that will take and put it into your subconscious mind. That's why morning, whenever I woke up early in the morning, I say myself, I am brave. I am deal with the challenges. Right? I am forced to take, I am ready to take my challenging task. I am brave enough. So I give lot of positive affirmation. The positive affirmation that goes to my subconscious mind. That set a tone for the entire day. Similarly, before sleeping, also, all right, what I read good books, what as mentioned by the Toastmaster Kavita, right? Good motivational book, Robin Sharma, or the script, the scriptural book like Bhagavad Gita, that goes to my subconscious mind. See why I'm telling at night. See, lot of invention has made at the night. You know that benzene ring, C6H6 chemistry. The guy Frederick, when he went to sleep, in the dream he got one dream. The snakes are twisted in the hexagonal shape. Because of that only, he has invented the benzene ring. Similarly, mathematician Ramanujan, he has solved many problems during the sleep. He got a lot of answer and he solved. That's why before going to sleep, whatever you read, that goes to the subconscious mind. That tone for your entire personality, right? Because the unconscious mind or subconscious mind, that is more powerful. Whatever I'm dealing, how I'm dealing with you, how I am behaving with you, all because of my subconscious mind. You are the mind. You are the master of the mind. Let us lead the life with a growth mindset, with a highly evolved species. Thank you.
Request a timer to have red card till the speaker finishes. So for the second topic, anyone who volunteers from online? Indumati? Toastmaster, is it Indumati or Induna? Toastmaster, Indumati only. Indumati, shall we go ahead? Are you there?
She's on mute.
Indumati?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I'll toss a coin for you.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you come on video? Indumati, we can hear you. Can you come on video? I think she has some difficulties. Okay, let's move on to another speaker. Anyone from offline? Akhilesh? Guest Akhilesh and Tasikan. Heather there. Head. He just take, sorry. We can take something.
You will either step forward in growth or you will step backward into safety.
Are you okay with this topic?
Hmm.
I'll read the topic. You will either step forward into growth or you will step backward into safety. Akhilesh.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and Club. You will either
Step forward in growth or step backward in safety.
the meaning is that if we work hard in life, if we work hard in life, then we will succeed. But if we don't work hard and we just imagine and we just think that everything's comes to us so easily, then we can't prosper and prosper in life. So we must work hard and learn many things in order to achieve success in our life. So
Thank you. Anyone from online?
I will take Siddhi.
Muthu.
Yes.
Muthu, I'll toss the coin for you.
I hope I'm audible and visible.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have got head. So I'll take the topic that is related to Diwali. I'll take one.
Okay. Thanks, Preeti, for the nice topic, because tomorrow we're having Diwali.
Yeah.
So Diwali is a special festival for all, because it's full of fun, and we have crackers, we take new dresses, sweets.
Muthu, I'll read the topic for you. Okay.
Okay.
The topic is story of a cracker bursting gone wrong. Story of a cracker bursting gone wrong.
Story of a cracker bursting
Yeah.
gone wrong. Yeah. In my early childhood, I used to burst quite a lot of crack, but I don't have the experience of going wrong. But my brother, once he tried to fire the cracker, it actually flied and fell in our neighbor's house. So it made a lot of what we call crackdown in their house. So they were all just hurried out of the house, just like bomb went into their house. So that was one thing happened in my early childhood. And back to you, Preeti.
Thank you, Toastmaster Muthu. And we all have experience of bursting crackers gone wrong. Once, when I was in my childhood, I burst a cracker, I put it in my new dress, and it spoiled. Okay. For the next topic, anyone online? Indumati? Or Anira?
Yes, ma'am.
Indumati, come. I'll toss the coin for you. Head. So I'll give you a topic related to Diwali. So the topic is India, the country of festivals. India, the country of festivals.
So, thank you for giving me this topic, Preeti. And first, I'd like to wish everyone happy Diwali. So our country is like we have many festivals. We are good at celebrating each and every festival to share our happiness, to express our emotions. And Diwali is one common festival, and the entire country celebrate this festival. And North, they have a different story for celebrating this festival, and South, we have a different, but still we all celebrate this Diwali, and it's a festival of lights. And festival, it's mainly like we celebrate with our family members, with our friends, and we buy new clothes, and it may be 1 or 2 days, but those days only we spend a lot of time with our relatives and neighbors, and we share sweets and other things. So let this now. Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity, Preeti.
Thank you.
Happy Diwali.
As you said, in North India, they celebrate Diwali for 5 days. They say Bhai Puja, Govardhan Puja, and those things. But in South, only in the day of Diwali, some people used to fast the next day as well. So for the next topic, anyone offline? Karthik Shivakumar. head.
Okay, the credit card usage had reached 13,300 crores for Diwali 2021. How do you see this?
Wow. So it's a very thing, nice and surprising. Diwali itself is a surprise. And when you get a message like this, your Diwali is becoming more surprising than anything else. So having a credit card of this much credit line itself is a very big thing. The limit of 30,300, I am yet to count how many zeros are there in that. So such a big number, and it is very hard to calculate for a normal person. So this sort of messages, when it comes on a Diwali, how do you feel? I feel really terrified because how I will be going to repay that one. So that is the first surprise that I have it. So because my credit cards are hardly in thousands or lakhs, that is the limit that everyone will be having on average. And especially from bankers like we have here. So they will all see like, okay, the company of the market capitalization of our bank itself is not that much. How we got a credit card for this much of payment? So that is the thing. And so this is something very, we can say like, okay, surprising things that happens. And sometimes immediately what I have to do is like, I have to call and find out whether is that number it's matching to me or it's like any fraudulent activities that happen. So that I will try to do it. And so this is my reaction, and thanks back to the Toastmasters.
Thank you. Okay, actually, this was the amount, 13,300 crores was the total credit card usage in Diwali 2021. So for the next topic, anyone volunteers? Paramaguru? You can toss it because when I toss it is coming straight always. Go green this Diwali, say no to crackers.
Yeah. Morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So go green Diwali. So recently I saw news from channel that Delhi have banned crackers. If you fire a cracker in Delhi, there would be a lot of fines for Diwali. So normally when I was in till 10th standard, I'm fond of cracking crackers. So I used to ask my dad to buy some crackers, and me and my younger brother used to crack a lot of crackers. And after that, when I was in college, I stopped the cracker. Due to this, I saw one channel from a news channel that lots of due to crackers, birds and other animals are getting affected, and we are the only humans that we are to say that lot of environment. I'm not able to get that word. So we are wasting our environment, and that's a reason, one of that reason. And other than that, okay, let's all celebrate this Diwali with no crackers. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, as he said, we get environmental pollution due to Diwali. One more thing for which I ask you to reduce the cracker usage is considering the pets. So we all enjoy Diwali by bursting crackers, but the pets, if you see their faces, they sit in a corner of the room. And so if you see that, you'll feel pity for them. So for this reason, we can reduce it. For the next topic, I'll call Abhajan. Take, okay, you take now, please. Man's main task in life is to give birth to himself to become what he potentially is. Man's main task in life is to give birth to himself to become what he potentially is.
Thank you, Table Topics Master, for this wonderful topic. What is the purpose of life?
To achieve something.
To achieve something. So when from childhood until whatever point of life we are in, we have all been directed through certain molds, so to say, certain pathways, which have been created for us, for most of our lives. But eventually there comes a point in your life where you look at where all you have been and where all you can be, and then you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice and ask yourself, why am I here? What is the purpose of this, everything that I do in my life? Where is it headed? So, and that choice is what is going to give direction to the rest of your life. From the point where you stop following the mold and give yourself the direction, where you give birth to the person that you want to be and the person all that you can be, where you choose to evolve into someone who can be the best of all your potential. I think that is definitely true, that it is the choice that we make at the end of the day that decides where we are going to move forward in life. So thank you.
As Sabha Jamni said, it is the choice that we make. So there is a quote like, if you think you can, that is true. If you think you can't, that is also true. So that is also in the stable topics. Anyway, I'm using. If that comes, you can skip to next day. Okay, anyone online? Do you want to participate? Anira?
Yes, I'll take one.
Okay. So I'll take one. Whether you think you can or you think you
Can you repeat the topic again?
No. Oh, the topic is everyone dies, but not everyone lives. Everyone dies, but not everyone lives.
Thank you, Table Topics Master. So the topic for me is everyone dies, but not everyone lives. Well, dying means everyone is eventually going to die someday or the other. We don't know when we are going to die. But as you said, not everyone are living because they create, I have seen many people, they have some fear inside that fear takes control of them. And that's why by that fear itself, they are not able to live peacefully. Ultimately, for people, we need to live in peace and we need to have emotional control, and that is our ultimate objective. But when we allow the mind to take control of us, or when the fear takes control of us, sometimes it turns into anxiety, and that might last for a long period of time. Even I have experienced it. So if we can take proper control of our mind and channelize our mind and develop a positive attitude that whatever happens, we will find a solution for it. Instead of fearing about the unknown, surely everyone will live peacefully when they are living, instead of dying when we are living. So that's my take on the topic. Back to the table topics, Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anirudh. So, as you said, we can control our mind. So everyone can live, everyone can exist, but not everyone lives. So for the next topic, I would like to call Gayatri. So Gayatri has come in Pakka traditional saree. So I wish she'll get head to talk on Diwali. Let's see. Head. We can take talk. Yeah. 5 things you love about Diwali.
Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. So I've got a wonderful and a prompt topic for Diwali. 5 things that I would like to
love
about Diwali. So the first thing is the holidays. So like for any kind of festivals or kind of these kind of occasions, we get to take some rest, but not in the case of Diwali. But anyways, holidays is one thing that I would love about Diwali. So the second thing is about making snacks. So that is the only time I sit along with my daughter to Google or to, find out what snacks that I can make. But eventually, like, we'll end up doing something else. But like, I know at least we'll take an effort to, think and try to make some new snacks. Third thing is about bursting crackers. So, that will be happening only for half an hour or 1 hour. But like during my childhood, I was doing it for 1 full day. But as a parent, I restrict my kids to percent only for 1 hour. So that is one thing. And the fourth thing is about watching movies. So that is one day when, I'll be permitted and I'll permit my kids also to watch movies without any restrictions. And the fifth thing is music. Yeah, about new dress. So it's all about wearing new dresses. Is it already there? No. So we actually try to go out for shopping, but only on these kind of occasions we are forced to shop. So this is one thing which I like. And thank you for this wonderful topic. Thank you.
She recollected all the memories, so I unconsciously said, take a point for this. So the next topic is for Kavita, ma'am. Tail.
Dreams don't work unless you do.
Dreams don't work unless you do.
Good morning once again, Toastmasters and guests. What is dream? We spoke a lot about Abdul Kalam, who speaks a lot about dream. So there are lots of perspectives about dream. So Abdul Kalam says, dream so that you achieve something. And some people say it's not only about dreaming, you should actually, things that don't allow you to sleep is actually the ones that, that is the true dream. So whatever it may be, things that you have in mind actually comes into action. You keep thinking about something and the universe will conspire to make it happen. So it might look very cliched and always you get to hear this from people, right? But when you experience it yourself, you will actually understand how the universe can conspire. If you, for example, if you want to learn music or if you want to learn dance and you keep thinking about it, one day you will get a teacher. You will end up getting a teacher. It happened to my kid. I was looking very vigorously for a dance teacher when she was very young. And I really got a teacher. Still, she is continuing her passion with dance. So it does happen. So it has happened several times. And sometimes when I write a script, especially for the humorous contest, you will not believe me. So there are dialogues which come during my dream. So last time's humorous contest, most of the Vadivelu dialogues I came up with are from my dream. So whenever I was stuck with something did not, I was stuck with, I used to ask a lot of people, but then when I sleep and get up, I really get some ideas. This is not something imaginary. This really happens. You can feel it when you have something in mind very strongly. It really happens. You can try it for yourself. Put your full heart into it. It definitely comes in your sleep. It will not allow you to sleep. And if you sleep, it will come in your dream. So that is the kind of thing that will impact your life, that will create difference. That is what have created inventions and big achievements in life. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kavita ma'am. So it is really an inspiring speech. So I've also witnessed when she said universe conspires, I reminding the book called Alchemist, where it was explained in detail. So even in my real life, I have faced so many times when I was thinking about it, some thing will happen. So if I during my marriage, when I was thinking about the things, the shopping and all that, we really got one person who can help us with that. So likewise, the universe conspires is a true factual. You can also imagine from your own life examples. So now we'll move on to another speaker, Toastmaster Nisha. Okay, she'll take 2 minutes gap and we'll call Aaron Toastmaster Aaron. You want head that day? Universe conspires.
Some believe all the cracker bursting causes pollution, while others argue it's once in a year event. Which side you are in? Thank you, table topic master. I was looking at you because you will get some points. So two sides. One is that bursting crackers will produce noise. Another thing is that it's once in a lifetime event. Please go ahead. Let me stay in this part. The reason is that yes, bursting crackers can cause pollution, but at the same time, there are several other measures. So still we are all talking about pollution, reduce pollution, which is essential to save the planet, absolutely. But there is no, research-based evidence whether the bursting crackers alone is pollution or not. What is the percentage contribution of it towards the pollution? That too, we are doing it once in a year only. We are not doing it daily basis. Is there any calculated metrics how much this is contributing to the pollution? So leave it everything. It's a once in lifetime event. So because that gives the pleasure where we can enjoy with our friends, we enjoy with the family. That is once in a lifetime event. So I would recommend that go with the busting the crackers, enjoy the Diwali, and over to the table.
Thank you, sir. So we call Toastmaster Saravanan now. Saravanan? Hey.
What is your best Diwali memory?
What is your best Diwali memory?
Good morning, everyone. I couldn't take up any specific event which is related to Diwali. But today morning, I can share one incident which I happened to see while coming for this Toastmasters here. In my locality, cows were grazing over the grasses nearby to the end of the road. Suddenly a guy came and he lighted a cracker. All this cows panicked and they were scattered, running here and there. They were creating harm to the cyclists and also bikers. Everyone was in a panic mode. whether it will hit them and they will be derailed from the cycle or car or something like that. I was in Delhi sometime back. They used to avoid crackers because this is the time that fogs will be coming from, and this pollution will aggravate the scenarios. So till 8 or 9 o'clock morning, you can't see a road clearly. So with this perspective, they used to advise us not to crack crackers. With this is my view.
Okay, thank you. So we used to get fog and smoke plus fog, not only in Diwali, one more day, which is the day? Yes. What is that, the previous Bohi, during Bohi also. Driving during that time is really difficult. So for the last topic, I would like to call Nisha. Since you came late, I'll explain you. We have to set up here. If you get tail, you'll take a topic related to theme of the day. And if we have evolution, growth mindset. Okay. If you get head, you'll give a topic related to Diwali. I'll toss it out. Head. I'll take one. Diwali then and now. Diwali then and now.
Good morning to the fellow Toastmasters and guests. Yeah, for me, Diwali then and now. During my school days and my childhood days, I never aware of the Diwali scenes. I kept sleeping at the morning. At 4 o'clock, my mom wake up and to do the head bath. These are the scenes I remember in my childhood days. Crackers, first head bath, and then new dress, cracker, curry kodu, ready, room for that. But my mom kept saying after 1,000 wala only the cracker should be done. These memories kept in my mind. In my home, all my Chitappa, Perippa, we are in a whole family. We are in a group family. Like we have a common house. In that house only we will celebrate Diwali. During my up to my 10 years, we celebrate at a house whole family. After my 11th year, my grandma and grandpa passed away, and then we celebrated in our own house. Like in my house, Chitappa, we celebrate in a different house. During my college days, I celebrate Diwali with my hostel mates and college mates. In that Diwali scenes, we will went to a mall. Yeah, college days means we will celebrate a Diwali in a mall house. Mainly we will watch a movie, and then we will end up with a cake cutting like this. In my working place, I celebrate Diwali like one day leave. That's all. 2 days completely packed with leave. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 days I'm getting leave. I'm going to my hometown. This is the mindset I'm having now. Yeah, this is my Diwali.
Thank you. So one thing I observed from her speeches, we are missing those get-togethers during Diwali. Previously, we have a family get-together with grandmas and grandpas, neighbors and all. But now, I don't know how many houses are sharing the snacks even. So it is really a pity thing. So Diwali is going in a commercial basis, I guess. That is also in this topic, if someone gets. Okay. Did I miss anyone? Do anyone want to give a try? So if you get some theme related, if you want to try the Diwali related topic, you can go ahead. Does anyone want to try? Kavita, ma'am? Okay. You can say
Diwali is not Diwali without. Once again, good morning, Toastmasters and guests. Diwali is Diwali, not without.
Okay, things that, okay. So, one honest thing I want to tell you, it has been around 1.5 years since we don't have TV at home. Do you believe it? And we have 2 kids. We don't have a TV. For the past 1.5 years, we did not have TV at all, and we were still alive. Okay, so during my childhood days, I remember a lot of Sun TV and so many TVs were there those days. TV channels were there, Sun TV, Raj TV. We were always into Tamil channels those days. Okay, these kids now they don't watch Tamil movies at all, right? So we were so much into Tamil channels, and whenever there is an advertisement in one channel, you switch to another channel. So exciting! So that is something that I thought is the most important part of Diwali. Do you even relate to it? So 90s kids probably will know this. So you cannot imagine this in today's world. So this is something I think Diwali is not Diwali without the television. So we got a new television last 2 weeks ago, but I think this is something today's kids are missing. And I stopped bursting crackers after my 8th standard. I started thinking too much. You think too much, you end up doing such silly things, right? So I always think festival or whatever it is, if it is benefiting our survival, benefiting the survival of our family, and third, benefiting the survival of the society, then go ahead and do it. If you think it is not benefiting any 3 of these layers, don't do it at all. So this is my philosophy when it comes to festivals as well. People might disagree, but this is the logical thing that that comes to my mind when it comes to mythical facts or things that people impose, even if it is leaders or big people who keep telling you, right? You should do this because I'm an elder. When people say, immediately the thing that comes to my mind is, even if you are a leader, even if you are an elder, the same holds for me as well, right? For my kids, when they tell me, you are doing this, but why? So that question is something that inspires me. You get annoyed. I do agree you get annoyed when your kids ask why. But in the end, I really like people asking why than people who simply follow things because everybody follows. The herd mentality is something that bothers me more than the whys. Over to you.
Thank you. She started with humor and gave a beautiful message through her speech. Thank you, ma'am. We have one Diwali topic missing. Do anyone want to? Arun sir? Your favorite topic, I guess. Yes.
Amazon Great Indian Festival. So, imagine a situation.
Okay.
So, couple of days ago, I have read a meme somewhere in our WhatsApp forward. So, one person is asking the leave to the team leader. Boss, give me the leave. I want to celebrate festival. Which festival? He is asking, and he is replying, Amazon Great India Festival. So when it comes to Diwali, we celebrate in different ways, and now it is evolutioning as a great festival. If we take the childhood, so in my childhood, I celebrated Diwali along with my cousins and other friends nearby in our state. So in early morning, we do have the competition. Who is going to burst the cracker at first in that entire state? So we all participate and we will ensure that we win that day. So that is the kind of things that I enjoyed. And after that, I have moved to hostel after my 11th standard and colleges. That time again, we will travel through the bus like all you. So catching the bus itself a journey. So along with our college mates, whoever stayed in our native, we will go with 10 people and catching the bus and reaching the destination. That itself a journey. And then I have come to Chennai and joined SRM for my post-graduation. So again, I traveled for the first year. And the next year, I celebrated Diwali in the college hostel itself. So we enjoyed with the friends and roamed the entire city day and night. Then I liked it. This is super. Then I stayed in the hostel itself next year onwards. So whenever my parents used to call me, I used to say, see, next month seminar is coming up. A lot of portions are there to complete. Do you think that the year is really important, ma'am? So I will talk like an enlightened soul and talking the growth method. But actually what I do is that I just want to enjoy with my friends in the Diwali festival. So that's why we go and celebrate. Nowadays it is becoming more modernized and we tend to remove all our old memories, and Diwali is going towards shopping area. That's how the Amazons and those other people are trying to make us as a consumer rather than creators. Stay aware, reduce your shopping experience, be a creator. Over to David.
Thank you. I know this will be his favorite topic because he had given speech once, I guess, Amazon and this sales and all. So hope you all come into Diwali vibes. Okay, when he said about catching the bus is difficult, I read a meme. I had it in my status yesterday for those who are not in my context. பெண்ணை நீ என்ன பெருங்கலத்தூரா உன்னை கடந்து செல்வதில் ஏன் இத்தனை தாமதம்.
Yes, I also saw it.
Yeah. Okay. With this, I hand over the session to Toastmaster of the day. Hope you all enjoy.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, for giving us a wonderful topics and ensuring that all the members are stay engaged with the meeting. So now let us have a short tea break for 5 minutes and then we can regroup. Yes.
எல்லாருமே யூஸ் பண்ணாங்க. Yes, right.
Okay, என்னோட என்ன அதே Good morning to Toastmasters and guests. Let's resume this meeting. So online participants, are you there? Hello, Anirudh, Induram.
Yes, yes.
Over to you, Modi.
Welcome back again. So we have enjoyed the prepared speeches and table topics. We are yet to overcome one more fun session. So to facilitate that, let me invite Toastmaster Sivakumar, who is the treasurer of our club, to take over the session.
Happy Diwali to you all. So yes, so it's like, okay, all of a sudden also this is a surprise event for me. So so just what we can say is like I have, based on the timings, I have planned for 4 events. So based on the timing availability, we'll think about it. The first one is like, okay, so whenever I say something, you have to say exactly opposite to that. Okay, when I ask you some questions like, which is your favorite food? You say like, I like wearing dhoti, like that. Okay, just like to find out how instantly you are able to grasp it. And
is it like Mati? Yes, sorry. No, I asked, is it like Mati Yosi? That's what I was asking.
Okay, so exactly opposite Solano. So whoever it's taking the longest time will have some small chocolates from me. Okay, so who is interested to volunteer first? Yes, please. So shall we start and timer? No. Whoever is taking the longest. So if they the disqualification is like, if they answer rightly, they are disqualified. Okay. Shall we start?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So where you are coming from?
நான் நேத்து சாப்பிட்டது வந்து பிரியாணி.
என்ன மாதிரி பிரியாணி?
இல்ல ஊருக்கு போகும்போது பாத்தீங்கன்னா பஸ்ல தான் போவேன்.
நீங்க எந்த ஊருமே சொல்லவே இல்லை சார்.
இல்ல நான் ஆபீஸ்ல படிக்கும்போது ஜாவா தான் படிச்சேன்.
நீங்க உங்களை பத்தி தான் சொல்றீங்களே.
இல்ல நான் காலேஜ்க்கு போகும்போது பாத்தீங்கன்னா பஸ்ல தான் போவேன். ஆனா சைக்கிள்
கரெக்ட்லி. நான் உங்களை பத்தி தான் பேசுறீங்கன்னு சொன்னேன்.
ஆமா, எங்க ஸ்டாஃப் கூட பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஊரை பார்க்கணும்.
ஊரை பக்கத்துல எங்க?
அன்னைக்கு ஹோட்டலுக்கு போகும்போது என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா பார்த்தா தண்ணியே வைக்கல.
ஏன்?
அதுதான் நான் கேட்கும் போது பாத்தீங்கன்னா அந்த ஸ்டாஃப் வந்து அப்படியே ஊருக்கு போயிட்டாரு.
ஐயோ, எல்லாமே ஊருக்கு தான் போறாங்க, யாரும் சென்னையில இல்லையா?
ஆமாங்க, நான் காலையில போகும்போது 8 மணிக்கு தாங்க இருந்தேன்.
8 மணிக்கா?
இல்ல, என் பையன் என்ன பண்ணா காலையில குளிக்க மாட்டேன்னு சொல்லிட்டான்.
சோ உங்களுக்கு சின்ன வயசுல பையன் இருக்காங்க?
ஆமாங்க, ஏசி கூட ரொம்ப குளிர், கொஞ்சம் ஆஃப் பண்ணுங்க.
ஐயோ சார், ஆஃப் பண்றீங்களா?
ஆமா, அவரு அந்த வால்யூம் கொஞ்சம்
It's nice. Very good one. Very good. Thank you so much. You made it well. So any other people? Anyone want to volunteer? And even from online? Anirudh? Indu? Muthu? Anirudh is ready, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Anirudh. Shall we start?
Yes.
Okay. Who's your favorite cricketer?
Today is India-Pakistan match.
So, is it?
Who's going to play first? Yeah, T20 World Cup வந்து ரொம்ப அமேசிங்கா போயிட்டு இருக்கு ஆக்சுவலா இது வரைக்கும்.
ஓகே, வேற ஏதாவது கிரிக்கெட் பத்தி சொல்லுங்களேன்.
ப்ரோ கபடி லீகும் சூப்பரா நடக்குது.
ஓ, ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் எல்லாமே நீங்க பாப்பீங்களா?
ராஜர் ஃபெடரர் இப்போ ரீசெண்டா ரிட்டையர் ஆயிட்டாரு.
டென்னிஸ் கூட ஆடுவீங்க?
நேத்திக்கு தான் பொன்னியின் செல்வன் படம் பார்க்க போயிருந்தேன்.
மணிரத்னம் நல்லா எடுக்கலாம் போலியே படத்தை.
எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு பிடிச்ச படம் வந்து விஜய் சேதுபதி நடிச்ச காத்து வாக்குல 2 காதல், சூப்பரா இருந்தது அந்த படம்.
அப்ப நீங்களும் 2 லவ் வச்சிருக்கீங்களா?
நிறைய பேர் ரஜினி வந்து சூப்பர் ஸ்டார்னு வாங்க, பட் எனக்கு ஆக்சுவலா வந்து இந்த ஜெயம் ரவி நடிக்கிறது வந்து ரொம்ப நல்லா பிடிக்கும்.
பொன்னியின் செல்வன் ஜெயம் ரவி நடிச்சிருக்காரா என்ன?
இன்னைக்கு ஆக்சுவலா வந்து இப்போ T20 வேர்ல்ட் கப்ல வந்து முன்னாடி எல்லாம் சேஸ் பண்றவங்க வின் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. இப்போ பேட்டிங் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பண்ணி நிறைய பேர் டிஃபெண்ட் பண்றாங்க ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ். அது பார்க்க நல்லா இருக்கு.
ஓகே சரி, டென்னிஸ்ல வந்து எத்தனை பால் இருக்கும் சார்?
ஃபுட்பால் எல்லாம் பெருசா பாக்குறது இல்ல.
ஓகே, கேரம் போர்டு ஆடுவீங்களா?
எனக்கு ஆக்சுவலா டென்னிஸ் ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். ஆன்லைன் கேம்ஸ் நிறைய ஆடுவேன்.
அப்படியா? நான் இல்ல, அது முதல்ல கேட்ட கொஸ்டின், அது நீங்க பின்னாடி சொல்றீங்க. Nice. Good try, Anirudh. Thank you. Okay, anyone else? Yes, come. Okay, shall we start? Okay. So you said like you like curry korumbu. So curry, எந்த curry?
என் ஃப்ரெண்ட் ஜெர்மனில இருக்கான்.
ஜெர்மனில curry செய்வாங்களா?
நான் படிச்ச காலேஜ் வந்து காலேஜ் ஆஃப் இன்ஜினியரிங் கிண்டி.
எந்த கிண்டி?
டிபிஐ காம்போசிட்ஸ்ல வேலை பார்க்கறேன்.
ஓகே, வேற ஏதாவது உங்களை பத்தி சொல்லுங்க.
உங்க ஷூ வேற மாதிரி இருக்கு.
நான் ஷூவே போடலமா.
இந்த லைட்டிங்ஸ்ல ரொம்ப அதிகமா இருக்க மாதிரி இல்ல?
ஆமால, கரெக்ட் ஆஃப் பண்ணிடலாமா?
இந்த டேபிள்ல இவ்ளோ கப் வச்சிருக்கீங்க, பெருசா வச்சிருக்கலாம்ல.
டீ கப் அங்க இருக்கா, அதனால இந்த கப் இங்க வேற யாராவது.
சார் எல்லாரும் இன்னைக்கு ஸ்மார்ட்டா வந்திருக்காங்க.
யாரு ஸ்மார்ட்டா இருக்கா?
என் ஃப்ரெண்ட் வந்து இன்னைக்கு சீக்கிரமா என்ன வீட்டுக்கு வர சொன்னான்.
எந்த வீடு?
அந்த தீபா வீட்டுக்கு போயிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
Okay, thank you so much. I guess timer Paramaguru has taken longest time, right? Anirudh. Okay, congratulations Anirudh, as well as to Nisha and Paramaguru. So next what I have is like I will say like, okay, human mind is like something we say like, as he said, Paramaguru also said, and Toastmaster Anand and Toastmaster Arun sir, everyone said like it's all about evolutions. So sometimes we think like, okay, this is way, but there is also another way, right? So we have to think in both the shoes of any particular topic or any other particular person. So now what I'm going to say is like, I will be calling the people and giving some topics. Say for example, okay, so which one is good? So they also have to talk for the topic as well as against the topic. So as they are going in the good flow, I will tap it. So the moment I tap it, they have to speak against it. And once I tap it again, they have to speak for the topic. Okay, it's like instantly you have to keep on changing your things so that you have to deliver it instantly. Okay, so who would like to volunteer first? Yes, come on. Ready? Okay.
First of all,
anything you can speak.
okay,
So okay. And I will clap and so clap and நீங்க மாத்திக்க against the பேசணும். So once when you're going in a very good flow, டக்குன்னு clap பண்ணுவேன். So டக்குன்னு இது பேசணும், டக்குன்னு அதுவும் பேசணும். ஓகேவா?
yes.
Okay. My girlfriend and my wife, who is the best? I repeat, my girlfriend and my wife, who is the best?
Okay. So you are telling that girlfriend and wife, who is the best, right? I'm still an eligible bachelor, still yet to select. Even if I get married, definitely I will tell that if I get my girlfriend get married, my wife is the best. I always tell, because see, whenever you get married, they married because of emotion, right? So that's why we continue our lifelong love. So wife, she's coming from somewhere else. Something happens to me, something, a small headache or a dental toothache problem. She cries, she supports like a mother, right? And she will be overall, right? Even if you spend, see, if you take her while, it's boring. Whenever, if I come late from the office, she asks me a lot of questions. What are you doing? Right? Why? Because time is 6 o'clock, but you are coming 8 o'clock. Where you went? I will spend gladly. So see, the wife, see, she will take care of me like a baby, right? Whenever I go to outstation, see, whenever I go to outstation, I become very happy because nobody is with me. Such a great pressure. I can watch TV, I eat lot many things, enjoy like anything. Right? One of the best things I see, whenever I come to that, see, when I go outstation, my wife will be often calling me and carrying with me, whether you have taken the food or not. see, whenever I go to a outstation, when I will sleep, I'll put my AC fan in the AC in the zero. I will enjoy like that. No, see, whenever I go to that, all right, my wife will ask me whether you are having the jacket or this sweater with you. See, that place where you have traveled, that is continuously chill place. Please, my guy, please take care of you. So otherwise, if you are not feeling well, right, I will not feel well. So please take care.
Right. Thank you so much. Can I have the guest here? Good, comfort. Okay, thanks. So, comfortness is wearing dhoti or shorts. Comfortness is wearing dhoti or shorts. You're comfortable with the topic?
Yes. Comfortness with wearing shorts or dhoti. Dhoti. Because dhoti is the culture of our Tamil Nadu. I really like to wear dhoti especially during Diwali and Pongal. It's my favorite. It's my favorite cloth, and whenever there's a puja in my house, I'll wear dhoti. No, dhoti is I don't like dhoti because it's really very uncomfortable for me. For me, shorts is much better. Dhoti, I don't like it. Yeah, if I wear dhoti, then I look like Raj Kiran. No, dhoti is a very traditional cloth. Yeah, even some freedom fighters wore dhoti, dhoti instead of foreign clothes. Dhoti is a very favorite cloth for me. No, dhoti is not. I don't like dhoti. See, I like only shorts. Dhoti is a very old cloth. The shorts is the modern cloth. I like only shorts, not dhoti.
Thank you so much. Anyone else to volunteer from online or offline? Okay, Preeti. The topic is Maggie and Upma, which is best?
Maggie is best because as a beginner in cooking, we can cook Maggie very easily. So once you boil the water and put the Maggie, that's all. Your breakfast is ready. So you can even the kids like Maggie, and my husband's like Maggie. He always wants Maggie at least once in a week. But I like Upma only because eating Maggie will not get digested at all. So if I eat Maggie and sleep for a while, and it will be burning. So Maggie is not a good food. Only Upma is good for digestion. So Upma is made of. We can make many ways of making Upma. For example, we can scramble the idli and make Upma like Surya. But in Maggie also, they are doing variety of dishes like Maggie, idli, Maggie dosa, etc. There are some restaurants who make different varieties of food and explore things. So even if you are a beginner in cooking, you can try different dishes with Maggie. You can make a cutlet with Maggie, but in Upma, you cannot make anything. So, sorry. Shall I continue? With Upma, we cannot explore more. Should I talk for? So Upma is also a traditional dish of Tamil Nadu. So I'm not sure whether after the Surya Vamsa movie Idli Upma emerged or before that Idli Upma was there. I have this doubt for a long time. Anyway, Upma is nice. We can also make varieties of Upma with if you put vegetables, and we can make it healthy. There are Samba Upma, Rava Upma, and there are different kinds of Upma. So, but people don't like it. But if you try in taking upma, it is a very light food. It is best for dinner. You can sleep peacefully with upma. But in Maggie is not that case. But one advantage of Maggie is you can, since you can make it in 2 minutes, if you are going for any meeting and you have very less time, upma is also best. So both are of same time of cooking only. So if you boil the water and put some rava and some salt, the upma is ready. But people won't eat it. The taste is all. The main thing is, only thing you have to take care of upma is the water consistency. So if you make less water and it will be like a stone. So we may, in Maggi, we don't have any such thing at all. We do not want to take care of the water intake and all. But if you add excess water, it will be like a soup. So we can also drink it. But in upma,
That's nice. That's good one, good one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Preeti. It was nice. So we'll go with another 2 more people who are not all interested. Anyone from online? Yeah. Kavita, please. I'm setting the topic. Okay. My boss is the best and my boss is the worst.
Considering the fact that this is going online.
You can, it can be your previous company.
My previous company's boss is also the same boss as now. Honestly.
Okay, fine. If you want, I will go with that topic. Say, okay. Online meeting mode of MTC against and physical meeting of MTC.
Any day, physical meeting is the best. Why? You can interact with people. We are all human beings. We are not machines. We are not robots. You can interact with people the way you make contact with people. Why do we come to Toastmasters? Communication, leadership. No, it's about connections, isn't it? Life is all about connection. Whether you are a kid, my daughters used to be very complaining. They used to be complaining during the Corona time, during these online classes. They had lots of things and they were almost depressed without seeing fellow kids. So similarly in MTC, we interact with people. We have people. Okay. So, but online also has a few advantages because while I'm preparing the dosa there, I can come here, give one speech and go there and just rotate put it the other side, come back and then I can listen to my evaluator evaluating me, which I don't have a choice to do like that here. I should fully sit here and do. But still, do you think I will like it that way? If I'm going to prepare dosa, that's going to burn. Who's going to eat it? So whatever it is, offline is best, but online has its own advantages. If you are into other things, if you are good at multitasking, you can definitely go for online meetings. You can do other things, and at the same time, you can take care of your kids, ask them to keep quiet, and then turn on your video off, turn off your video, whatever you want. But still, in offline, you are physically, mentally present. You can actually look at people. You can look at the audience, live audience. I had a tough time with the online contests. How you look at the screen and talk. You have no clue whether people are laughing, whether they are laughing for your jokes, laughing at your jokes. You never know. You have no clue. But still, online has its own advantages. And if you are a person who gives importance to time, you need not travel at all. You can just be at home. You can manage other things at home and at the same time manage your online meetings. So that's why we managed to have the online meetings for 2 years and still we had a good amount of people enrolling for online as well. It is not that only the offline is the best. Online has its own advantages, but still offline. You want me to continue like this?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, maybe if anyone is interested, we can continue or we can go to the next activity. The last one? You'd like to? Let us give someone else this try. Has anyone? Yes, come on. So you're arranged marriage or love marriage?
Arranged.
Arranged. Okay. Which is best, love marriage or arranged marriage?
Can I get any other topic?
Okay. Indian cricket and Pakistan cricket. Okay. Mother tongue and English.
Yes. Okay. So I always prefer mother tongue because if I'm going to buy some groceries, we can speak in mother tongue and whatever we can ask. For example, if I go into the grocery shops and I can ask for we can ask it. And also it has few advantages when I'm going to bus or when I'm traveling. Traveler would ask some strangers would ask me for where we want to go. We can explain in them very well instead of. But in English we have a lot of advantages. But using mother tongue we cannot go in abroad or we cannot survive. If we are going for a job in abroad, they ask only for communication skills rather than mother tongue. Using mother tongue, we can survive in Tamil Nadu alone, but wherever we are in regional states. But if we have a good communication skills like English, you can survive in any abroad countries like Australia or US and Canada. That is major advantages. And one more advantages you have that you can start a YouTube channel also where you can have more followers if you have good content in your YouTube videos. And other advantages are yes, but even though advantages you have, but mother tongue is really good actually. Why?
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you would all have enjoyed. And sorry, online guys, this activities were for the offline people. So please bear with me for another 5 minutes. So this activity is going to be with the newspaper. See, I have 2 newspapers with me. Okay. So what I'm going to give is like, we are going to split the team equally, left and right. So just this side, we have only 4, Gayatri ma'am, and kids can join. Okay, ma'am. And this side, 3, 4, 5. So this is fine, right? We can manage. Okay. I give equally these 2 papers on both the sides. Okay. This both contains the equal number of papers. So what you have to do is like, so I just count the number of pages here. I have see, if we have this much 1, 2, and 3. All I want is only 3 joints. With 3 joints, you have to make the longest tail. Whichever team makes the longest tail is the winner. Getting it? You can, what you can say, like you can tear it in any fashion, whatever you want to do it. But thing is like all these 3 will need to have only 3 joints. Only 3 joints should be there. It's like if I take one piece, it should come in continuous. If I take this piece, it should come in one piece together. Getting it? Shall we go? Yes. And I will give 5 minutes of time to each of the team. So think about it, how you can make the best out of it and give it. Which one is having the longest tail will be the winner.
You're not carried, right?
You can tear it anyway, but only it should have 3 joints. Anirudh, we are missing you. You should be offline.
Yes, Charlie from next week.
Yep. Oh.
என்னோட இது evaluation பார்த்துட்டு எப்படியாவது பண்ணலாம். நீங்க பேப்பர் கூட மறுபடியும் தாராளமாக எழுதலாம். ஆனா எனக்கு எல்லாம் சரின்னா 3 fees தான். 3 join
எப்படி adjust பண்றது?
இல்ல, நீங்க pass பண்ணிக்கலாம். You can code it, you can tell it anywhere you want. ஆனா கண்டினியூஸ் ஆகும். நீங்க எழுதிட்டீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு எழுதிட்டீங்கன்னா அது தனி பீஸா வந்துடும். அது மாதிரி you got it. தனி பீஸ் வந்து தனி ஜாயின் எழுதிட்டீங்கன்னா 3 ஜாயின் ஒரு ஜாயின் இதை நீங்க எப்படின்னு
Okay, for the benefit of the online people, I'm just turning this. You can check.
Two and a half minutes more. One and a half minutes more. You can use start playing on the floor. One more minute to go.
Seconds more. Come on. Congratulations to all. Okay. So I guess with the maybe one more event or something. Right. Okay, thank you all. Okay. Thank you everyone, and I hope it was little fun and it was interesting as well, I believe. So the main aspect of this event, what I try to do is like, okay, so as a human being, we also always have two things in for any situation. So even for the Preeti was trying to toss it. So we have hit as well as tail. The probability of occurring both is always far enough. So in life, we also have positive and as well as negative. And sometimes when you are having any situation, both the sides we have to think about it. So that's why I said like for the topic as well as against the topic. Once when you have been on both the shoes, you will be able to manage in any aspects of your life. So that was the intention of it. And thank you. And let me share the few sweets what I have with me. I don't know whether it will come here. Thank you, everyone. And back to the Toastmaster.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Karthik, for conducting this evaluation. Sorry, wonderful session where you are encouraging all the people. Let me invite Toastmaster Gayatri to read the timer. You know what? Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arun. So first on the attendance part, I would request the online Toastmasters to mark your attendance in the Google form. I can see only Apa Janani 12 marked. And on the best speakers and evaluators, can you please let me know the qualified speaker and evaluators? Who's the timer? Okay, list of qualified speakers. Both.
Everyone is qualified.
All the table topic speakers are qualified?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So I'll I'll send the Google form to poll on the list of the best speakers and the table topic speakers. Please vote. Thank you.
So it's now time to move forward to the evaluation segment. We are running out of time. Let us quickly invite general evaluator to take over.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Now we come to the third session, that is the evaluation session. You know that the feedback is a breakfast of the champion. So the evaluators, they will give the constructive feedback to that prepared speech. So let me invite to evaluate the first speaker, Toastmaster Kavita. Let me invite Toastmaster Anirudh. He is a lifelong learner. He learned design and also is learning piano, and he is doing a pre-foundation course in piano. His hobbies are playing and watching cricket, playing chess, playing piano, singing, and doing dust mash. Over to you, Toastmaster Anirudh.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Hope I am audible and visible.
Yes, you are audible and visible.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. So once again, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests, and in particular, my target speaker, Toastmaster Kavita. First of all, I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Kavita for completing the level 3 elective project, which is Inspire Your Audience. You have given a great speech on a valuable habit for a lifetime. Now, coming to the topic, you have chosen an excellent topic, which is valuable habit for a lifetime. And that topic itself, it created a curiosity for me. Because when you say valuable habit, many people have different habits, they cultivate different habits. So I was curious to know what habit you were going to talk about in this speech. And I'm sure the audience would have also been very curious to know about it. So it was a very engaging topic to start with. And then coming to the content, you had a great opening, body, and conclusion. You started by asking a question. Like it was a Friday evening and we were wanting to go outside. So where do you think we are planning to go? Normally, if we go for any weekend shopping, especially during a festival season, we will go to buy any new dress or sweets, or in case it's Diwali, also maybe some crackers. But you said that you were planning to go to YMCA for a book fair. So that was a really engaging opening, and it also grabbed the audience attention. And also coming to the body of the speech, you explained about the benefits of reading books and how we should spend some time to read books despite our busy schedules. Normally, many people will say that when I start reading books, I will immediately fall sleepy. So here you have inspired the audience to read books and understand the benefits of reading books. So clearly the project objective is also achieved, which is you have inspired the audience here. You also talked about your favorite books and also about the book Man's Search for Meaning. I recently saw a YouTube video where you reviewed this book, and that review was really inspiring. It had a lot of takeaways. So I really liked that book review. And you also concluded with the quote, "Today's leaders are tomorrow's leaders." So that was also a very relatable quote to the speech you gave. Also, your body language and stage usage was also very good. Now, I don't have many recommendations for your speech. I just have one recommendation, one small recommendation. You told about many of your favorite books. Maybe you could have reduced the number of books to about 2 or 3 best favorite books that you like, instead of telling 6 or 7 books, because sometimes too much information will mean that audience may not remember all of the books that you said. But otherwise, it was a superb speech with superb content. If you could reduce the information a little bit, your speech will be the best, and we can witness a great evolution in your upcoming speeches. All the best for future speeches. Back to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anirudh. Now let me invite Toastmaster Muthu to evaluate Toastmaster Preeti's project on the motivation strategy for conducting the table topic. Toastmaster Muthu he is working as a biomedical engineer in Lotus Surgical Private Limited, Pondicherry. His hobbies are blogging, podcasting, reading books, listening to educational material, and playing cricket. Over to you, Toastmaster Muthu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. I hope I'm audible and visible.
Yes, you are audible and visible.
First of all, let me congratulate Toastmaster Preeti for completing her level 2 project 3 active listening. So she did it in the form of table topics. So first of all, she did a very good job by excellently conducting the table topics with a lot of fun, joy, and a lot of enthusiasm involving everyone in the meeting. She set an example of how to conduct an table topic session with fun and joy. And she opened her speech by clearly explaining what is the table topic session and what are the things that has to be done in this session. So she did that very well. So now let me go over the requirements for her project. Yeah, first, a well-run table topics session. She did that beautifully. And then should make short affirmative statements after each speaker completes an impromptu speech, indicating she heard and understood each speaker, like thank you and comments relating to each speech. She did that beautifully. She responded very well to every speaker after they completed their speech, and she explained, she commented relating to that particular speech, shows how keenly she listened to each speech and thanked them nicely after every speech. And the third one is she should follow the established protocol for a table topic session, and she did that very well. So she showed us an example of how to conduct a very good table topic session, and she did that very well. And about her clarity of the speech, vocal variety, eye contact, and comfort level were excellent, and engagement with the speakers, with the audience were also excellently done. And most importantly, coming to her active listening, she responded with interest and presented fully supportive comments after each table topic session. That was very excellently done. And most importantly, she had involved all the participants. There are interesting topics relating to the festival, and most importantly, she in her conclusion she ended her speech with a beautiful, with a funny Tamil quote. So that was very funny, and finally she did very well and very actively listened to all the speakers. That was very well. That was Master Preeti. And back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Muthu, for your feedback. Let's move on to the tag team report. Let me invite the timer, Toastmaster Saravanan, to give your report, final report.
In case of prepared speech session, Toastmaster Kavita took 7 minutes 16 seconds. In case of table topics, Toastmaster Anand took 2 minutes 20 seconds. Guest Akhilesh took 1 minute 1 second. Toastmaster Muthu took 43 seconds. Toastmaster Indumati took 1 minute 45 seconds. And Toastmaster Karthik Shivkumar took 1 minute 25 seconds. Toastmaster Paramaguru took 1 minute 14 seconds. And Toastmaster Abhajanali took 1 minute 33 seconds. Toastmaster Anirudh took 1 minute 23 seconds. Toastmaster Gayatri took 1 minute 54 seconds. Toastmaster Kavita took 2 minutes 10 seconds. And Toastmaster Arun Kumar took 1 minute 14 seconds. And myself, I took 1 minute 31 seconds. Toastmaster Nisha took 1 minute 38 seconds. Again, Toastmaster in the second topic, Toastmaster Kavita took 2 minutes 25 seconds. And Toastmaster Arun Kumar took 2 minutes 13 seconds. In case of evaluation session, Anirudh took 16 seconds. And Toastmaster Muthu took 2 minutes 25 seconds.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Saravanan, for giving the crisp timer report. Now let me welcome Toastmaster Account. Okay, Toastmaster Paramal Guru for the counter report.
In prepared switch, Toastmaster Kavita and 1 time, so 4 times, and others 1 time. In table topics, Toastmaster Anand, 1 time, so 1 time, other 2 times. Guest Agilesh and 1 time, so 1 time, 3 times. Toastmaster Muthu, others 1 time. Toastmaster Induram and 4 times, like 1 times, but 1 times, 2 times. Toastmaster Karthik Shokumar and 2 times, so 1 time. And myself, so 2 times, 10 times, and long past 2 times. Toastmaster Abha Janani, but 1 time, so 1 time, 2 times. Toastmaster Anirudh and 2 times, so 2 times. Toastmaster Gayatri and 1 time, like 1 time, 2 times, and so 2 times. Toastmaster Kavita, so 1 time or 3 times. Toastmaster Arun Kumar, 1 time, and so 1 time. Toastmaster Saravanan, 2 times, long past 1 time. Toastmaster Nisha and 1 time, 3 times. In evaluation session, Toastmaster Anirudh, so 2 times, and others 1 time. Toastmaster Muthu and 1 time. Over to you, Jagalavali.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Paramal Guru, for your elaborate counter report. Now let me welcome Toastmaster Abha Janani to give the grammarian report.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So we had very interesting usage, lot of interesting usage of words today. I'd like to start with Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Arun Kumar. So used word of the day 5 times and theme of the day 3 times, and used many unique phrases like competencies, skill sets, fixed mindset versus growth mindset, epigenetics, value system. And General Evaluator Toastmaster Anand used word of the day 5 times, theme of the day 3 times, and used phrases like explore our potential, abstract ideas, cognitive abilities, self-actualization, and also quote, which is feedback is the breakfast of champions. Toastmaster Kavita used words like perspectives, experimented, documented, respond to a situation, and also the quote, today's leaders are tomorrow's leaders. Toastmaster, in the table topics, Toastmaster Anand used words like alpha level of activity, subconscious mind, positive affirmation, set the tone, master of the mind. And Toastmaster Indumati used phrases like festival of lights, share our happiness. And Toastmaster Karthik Sivakumar used words like credit limit, credit line, market capitalization. And Toastmaster Anirudh used words, phrases like fear takes control, fearing the unknown, emotional control, curiosity, takeaways. Toastmaster Gayatri used words like being forced to shop. I think that is relevant to this theme of Diwali. And Toastmaster Kavita and table topics used phrases like things that don't allow you to sleep, universe will conspire to make it happen, create a difference, mythical facts, and herd mentality. Toastmaster Arun used phrases like research-based evidence, calculated metrics, enlightened soul, and being consumers. Sorry, don't be consumers rather than be creatives. And Toastmaster Saravanan used words like aggravate, panic, scattered, grazing, and Toastmaster Nisha used words like mindset. Toastmaster Muthu used phrases like set an example. So this is the grammar. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abha Janani, for capturing various vocabularies and various phrases. It was a fantastic report. Thank you. Now, let me give on the general evaluation report. Our SAA started the meeting. Really, I want to appreciate our SAA for doing the multiple tasks as a SAA role as a Zoom master continuously. That's a very great. Let us give a clap. And second, also she set a tone for the entire meeting, followed by the presiding officer. She has opened the meeting and introduced the Toastmaster of the day. And the Toastmaster of the day, he has introduced the word of the day and the theme of the day with more vigor and enthusiasm. So he has engaged each and every one. Right, more and each the audience are connected with you because it is witnessed. Everybody has used the word of the day and the theme of the day. That was the benchmark of the Toastmaster of the day. And second thing, if you see that the table topic, such a wonderful session, right? The table topic master, toast of the challenge, right? There are two, one is a theme of the day, and second thing is the Deepavali. The Deepavali, the speakers has enjoyed and spoke from the heart. And the second thing is that if you see about that the theme of the day, the speakers, the table topic speakers, they spoke from their mind, from logically. That was wonderful. Such a lovely topics, right? And then each and every topic she was giving some right. She has connected with the speakers and she was giving her opinion. That was a fabulous. And the third thing, the Karthik Shokumar, he has given a wonderful program, right? He has engaged the audience humorously, right? There is in Tamil, there is a saying that why would Sirichal no you to everybody has laughed. I am laughing after a long time because too much I am occupied in the pressure from the company. Too much. I was working for 12 hours per day. But today, really, I was completely energized. I forgot everything. So that was really wonderful program. And each and everything has got some takeaways. He has debriefed for each and every activity. That was the fabulous thing. And there is one thing they says that audio, visual, and kinesthetic. See that whatever the role he has given, see, he has activated the visual. See, for example, the first activity, you should be very sharp and keen. You have to listen properly and give the answer. That is a visual, right? The second, you have to speak pros and cons about the topic. See, listening, right? Same audio. And the third activity, if you see that, the kinesthetic activity, we should be more keen. You have to listen that team activity, right? As well as visual. So that was scientifically, it was a fabulous and one of the wonderful. So really, as a team, we have evolved to the next level. So that was a fantastic. Yes. Coming to, there are a few suggestions for improvement. Today, the meeting, little bit, 2 minutes we have taken extra and started by 10:18. So that was one of the improvement need to, right? And second thing, the gadgets are not arranged properly. That credit goes to me. So during the right. So the program was going on at that time. There is no power to my laptop. So it should be done. Next time onwards, I have to keep this in my mind. I have to keep properly. These are all the two suggestions for improvement. Then wonderful program. Everybody's refreshed and energized, and wish you happy Diwali. Over to the table.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Feedback and criticism are the two elements which is helpful to keep ourselves aware of what are the fixed mindset blocks and grow towards a growth mindset. So as mentioned by Mahatma Gandhi, your actions, values, and thoughts and beliefs, which is what is moving towards a values and a life towards destiny. Imagine that you drive a vehicle, be it a bike or car. The more you are aware about how those are all functioning well, including the gear system, driving system, brake, you'll be able to drive it more confidently. Similar like that, what the vehicle is nothing but our life, and these actions, beliefs, our thoughts, our skill set, everything is none other than functioning points. The more we are aware of that, we will be able to live our life better and lead a better life. So wish you all a happy Diwali and over to Presiding Officer.
So let's recognize our contest winners. But we have only Kavita. I welcome contest chair to this. Contest chair has to. Get someone.
Next, yeah.
Balaji sir.
Yes.
Evaluation counter second.
Yes. Two peas in the same pot.
Yes.
So the others are not here today, but we have few role players who are available. Saravanan for playing the timer role. Papa Jani for playing contact master presentation. Nisha for playing timer. Thank you. Paramaguru for playing in the Anirudh, your certificate is here when you come next time. Anand for playing contact chair role. So whatever task you are given to him.
Oh,
do
thank you.
At best. So for example, today gender evaluation.
Oh, thank you.
Amen.
Yeah.
Karthik Shivkumar. Karthik Shivkumar.
Participation.
Oh, participation. Okay, okay.
Evaluation.
Kavita have this participation. Kavita. Today's winners.
For evaluators in the school is no, only one person.
Only one. Hey, can you please vote for the best speakers? The link is shared in the WhatsApp. Can you also please do that?
All the best evaluators, best school players.
Okay.
And GP.
Okay, please vote for everyone. Hope you all enjoyed today's session. Let us get guest feedback. Akhilesh, can you please come and share your feedback?
Today it was a very wonderful experience. And it was really very enjoyable.
Thank you. Okay, let's wait for the best awards. And online people, please try to join offline as much as possible because you missed some fun today. Yeah. You'll be lazy in the morning when you get up, but you have to make time for these kind of connections. As Anand said, we laughed out loud after a very long time because we have been involved in family, work, The meeting friends is becoming very rare now, but this kind of connection will definitely, what to say, refine our mind. Area level contest. Yeah, that I was about to tell. I congratulate Kavita ma'am and Pat sir, right? For the division level contest. They have cracked out the area level and moving on to division level, and the division contest is on November 27th at Fort Sholing, 2 to 6 p.m.
And the division contest is in person?
No, it is hybrid.
Oh, okay, okay.
So Karthik is doing contest master role. Okay, mostly yes, I want that. Contest share. So they will give a registration link for division contest soon. So you can register for it. It will be like a registration cost, I guess. They'll allot some amount. So best speaker for today is Kavita ma'am. Best favorite topic for Kavita ma'am. Role play. Best evaluated Toastmaster.
Thanks,
Best
Preeti.
role player Arun Kumar. So the family wins. Okay, best role player grammarian Abachan. You can tell. Meeting rating is? Okay, 4.8. Very good. So again, wishing you all a happy and a prosperous, safe Diwali.
Yes.
So let's gather for a group photo.
Thank you, Chinama. Thank you. Good evening.
Yeah.